When I was talking to men, there was always a struggle for glory when they talked about living one day. My one day, if I could have any day to live in all the history of the world, it would be with Leonidas and the Spartans. I know saying that I would die that day. I want our women to continue to uphold the core of their being, the inward looking toward their womb for the survival of our people. But now more than ever, I want our men to say to our women, no, I will not serve your inward looking. I will instead strive for glory for our people and do my duty as a man. That more than anything is what we need right now. Master Rebel writing that with a kind super chat. Thank you very much, dear friend. What can we do? Much love, by the way, back from the decaying state of Virginia, once lovely and lofty, stained with the blood of my ancestors. What can we do in the short term? There is one thing we all need to be doing every single day. One thing. You don't have to worry about anything else. Everything else is an avocation. This is your vocation. Everything else is avocation. You have to focus on treating yourself for the mean pathogens inside of you. You are capable of a great many more things than you believe today. Whatever you think you're capable of physically, double that. Whatever you think you're capable mentally, triple that. Whatever you think you're capable spiritually, quadruple that. All of what you are, all the potential you have has been shackled by these infections of the anti-whites. All of that is holding you down to the earth so that you cannot move forward to achieving your potential in this world. So number one, you've got to treat yourself for your mean pathogens. Number two, and this is it, you have to help others around you, friends, family, and strangers, to go free. We need to spread curative contagion as quickly as we can. That is all you have to do. The important thing is that you can do this. You can make change in your life and the lives of those around you. You can be that finger that touches them, that then is all the push that they need to end up headed in the direction of going free and finally on the rails to their salvation. There's nothing that you can do in this context to recapture our destiny. We have to increase our numbers. We have, in a way, now again, this is a curative contagion, proof of concept many hundreds, thousands of times over now. This is not teaching another nationalist. This is not teaching another political party. This is something that is treating the infections in our people, and they are going free as a consequence. And just as I said, proof of concept, they're able to teach others. You can learn these things and do it yourself, and you can touch somebody else with this curative contagion, and they then become healed, and they can touch the next person. And it spreads like any other contagion, this one being a curative contagion. The societal context is not static forever. Things are going to change. This event horizon we talk about is approaching. We're seeing the fissures. Now, the light, as it approaches the event horizon, begins to stretch. We can see the signs of that limb that we cannot see beyond. That means it's coming. Other things are coming that we can't even foresee. Many things we can't foresee. And if we get our numbers large enough, our liquidity large enough, our power and intelligence large enough, we then can influence that context. We can put our shoulders into it and push it into a direction that will open up opportunities for us that we cannot fathom. We cannot fathom today. And when those opportunities open up for us, we have to have the numbers, the power, the liquidity, the unity, etc. available to us to rush through those fissures. So that is what we need to do today. Don't worry about retaking governments. Don't worry about voting the next nationalist hero into office who's going to make it all better. It's not happening. Don't worry about building the bunker. Don't worry about being the craven. Don't worry about any of these other things. Spread going free and spread it as fast as you can. You focus on those other things that are useless and have all failed, and you're going to get depressed, and then you're going to check out, and you're going to stop participating because you cannot retake these things. You cannot achieve those goals. You can do this. Every success will lead to another success. Every small success in going free for yourself and helping those around you will give you energy, momentum, and confidence for the next greater goal. Do you see how this works? You get on to the next goal and the next positive step, and that next hill is covered. And then you can finally look back and see how far you've come. And that will give the wind in your sails to take the next peak. And when that opportunity comes, history will look back on us and say, they were there to be able to do it. How lucky are we, ladies and gentlemen? How lucky are we to live in the pages of somebody's history book yet to be written? We are the heroes in those pages of our historians yet to be born, with ink that they are yet to write with. How lucky are we to be those characters in that story? Don't miss your opportunity because you're focused on something that's trivial and meaningless. Be that painting on the wall in that museum. Be that name handed down through the family line. Great-grandfather 7 times back. Great-grandmother 5 times back. She was there on that day when they talk about it in the history book. When that fissure opened up for the first time and they had an opportunity to recapture our destiny, and they rushed through like the waters of a mighty river. She was there that day. And that's why her name has passed down through all of these generations. Thank you very much for the question. And that kind super chat, indeed, Icelandic dollars. Thank you very much. I'd love to visit Iceland, get a Going Free group together in Iceland, get means together. I will fly right up there, freeze my ass off, and we will spread Going Free together. Super chatting $6. Thank you very much, dear friend. Not a great participant in service to White Wellbeing. Your passion for our people's well-being is inspiring, Jason. Thank you, brother. I'm inspired by all of you. I can feel that energy going around. There's something in the next phases of going free, as our community continues to grow, and as we're able to come together in these little pockets all around the world, there is something that is yet for me to reveal. There's going to be a great power that comes about from this sort of unity that scientific instruments may or may not be able to measure just yet. And we will visit and organize those things and make them happen as we move forward. Very exciting times, both for the individual and the community. I can assure you, things that you don't think are humanly possible.